All right, class, we're done. This is the last video. Now you still have some homework to do because in the download section where I have the class notes and everything else, there's a lot of good content that you can go and grab some information and kind of help put this together. But this is the last video, the call to action, the part of the video that is going to get your customer to take the action. Well, class, this is it. This is the last video. This is video number 8, I believe, because this is step number 7 and we had an introduction video. So a total of 8 videos in this free training series. The last one is a call to action. This is the part of the video where the person has gone through this journey. And again, this is only about 60 to 120 seconds of video. This call to action video, that's how long it is. You've taken them on a journey to introducing them to and giving them the hook to watch more. You've branded the video. You've given them this, let me just take a quick look. All right, class, this is the final video. You made it to video number 8. There are 7 steps. This is the last step. This call to action video, remember, we're doing all of this, and this one video that you need is about 60 to 120 seconds. Most likely it's going to be 90 to 120 seconds. So 1 to 2 minutes in length. And thus far, you've brought your viewer on this journey. You first did a hook, an introduction sort of hook type of message in the beginning. You branded it with your logo reveal. Then you introduced yourself as a subject matter expert that had credibility. Then what you did is you talked about their pain. You showed that you understood their pain. You understood their problems. You understood what pain those problems presented. So at that point, they're not feeling that great because you're pointing out all the things. Then is this visualization, this relief of what the world would be like without that pain. So you caught their interest. You've shown that you understand their pain, and now you're telling them that it's possible to get rid of the pain. You provided your solution of what you specifically are going to do to help them. Now, the next thing you want to do is give them a call to action. What action do they need to take in order to get the results that you want and ultimately that they want? Now, in this area, it could be click the buy button. Depending on where your customer is in your sales funnel, when they see this video, this could be at the final step, and it's buy. Go ahead and click the buy button and you'll instantly receive your whatever it is. It could be sign up for an email list. So after this, this is what I'm going to present. The call to action is to get my free training to help solve your problems. Then enter your name and your email address and I'll send you a link to my free training, whatever it might be. You have to be specific, and you don't want to muddy the waters with too many calls to action because too many calls to action just confuse the customer. You want to make it very simple. There's this great book by, I think the author's name is Barry Schwartz, I think. It's called The Paradox of Choice. And he says that the more choices you have, the more you don't make a choice, or you actually feel like you have limited choices. Have you ever gone to a grocery store and you have 20 different brands of laundry detergent? Which one do you choose? You're not quite sure. So make sure you make it very simple. That call to action, there's one call to action, maybe 2. Maybe 2 at the most, but I try to always have 1. Click the buy button. Enter your name and your email address. One that I see a lot is browse around our website, and if you have any questions. That's not a good call to action. A call to action is specifically do something. You want to have some sort of call to action that is going to eventually help you to deliver your product or service to the client, which eventually will put money in your pocket. That's what the goal is of this. Of course, the goal is to provide your service so that you're providing a great service, but you don't want to give a call to action that's just very, look around our website. It's not going to be a specific action that's going to get them to download your material or whatever it might be. So a specific call to action, the purpose is to get them to do something and then ultimately to deliver your product or service and to make a sale. That's what it's about. So that is it. I'll go through these one last time quickly. In a 2-minute video maximum, this call to action video contains the hook, it contains a logo reveal, It contains part of you introducing yourself or an employee of your organization, if he or she is doing it, presenting them the pain that they feel, then giving them this relief by presenting them a world where the pain is gone. Then you present your solution to how you solve that pain, and finally, the call to action. So that's it, class. I hope you enjoyed this brief video series. Hopefully you got a lot out of it. Hopefully it was worth the time that it took to put in your name and email address. If you have any questions at all, I don't know how I'm going to structure this page yet. I haven't developed it in terms of the training page. Either I'll have comments or an email form or something like that, or maybe even a Facebook discussion below the video where you could ask questions. I might do that. I'm not sure yet, but feel free to contact me if you have any questions. I want to interact. I want to be kind of engaged with you after you see this training. Also, make sure you check out, I believe I'm going to put it on the top of this page versus the bottom, all of the extras that you get in terms of sample videos and that type of thing. The one thing I also want to mention is this, before I close out, I'm only bringing it up now because I think it's interesting. If you got this far and you signed up for this course, you might be thinking, wait a minute, I know I've seen this before. And the answer is you have. When you first watched the video, assuming that you saw the video, you watched the video from the beginning about this specific course, the video I did to introduce it, I followed these exact steps. So I practice what I preach. I help my clients do this as well. So I strongly suggest you do this call to action video, follow these steps, and then you'll be on your way to creating a video that's going to get the results that you want. I'm very happy that you trusted me with your time. Hopefully it was worth it. Thanks again. And if you have any questions, that's your call to action. Ask them below or email me or whatever else it might be, however I set up the training page. Thanks again.